So I added a custom 404 page to my e-commerce project, and in this video I'll be showing you how you can do the same on your own project using Next.js. So if I go to a page that doesn't exist, like something that say come, you will see a custom 404 page right now. So you'll be redirected to this nice looking custom 404 page instead of the one you are currently seeing on your Next.js project. And to do it is fairly simple. And just for context, if I go to my package.json file, I'm currently using Next 16.2. So this is the version I'm using. So I urge you to use this version as well. And in terms of the project, if you don't know, I'm building a custom e-commerce template that I plan on selling on my template store. Link to that will be in the description because I have other templates that you can get from there as well. So if you are interested in something like this, you can just let me know in the comments. I'm almost done with it. I'm just making a few tweaks here and there and just basically packaging it to look much better and easier for you or anyone purchasing it to install and use. And if you're a business owner watching this as well, you can just hit me up if you want something like this. So in order to do that, I'll go to the docs. I'll also leave the link to this in the description as well. So they made this change, I think the last day of March, and today is and they updated this page the last day of March, and today is the 2nd of April. So this video might likely come out like in a week or 2 weeks from now, depending on when you're seeing it. Well, basically, Next.js provides two conversions to handle not found cases. So the first one is the default one, which is the one you are currently seeing. So it's used when you call the not found function in a route segment. So basically, this is it right here. And the way it's being used, is there an example here? Let me just click on it. So if I click on not found, you will see it. So if there's no user, just throw them to this not found page, and that page basically it's not bad, but at the same time it's just bland, it's not there. Then the other one is a global not found.js file, and basically is used to define the global 404 page for unmatched routes across the entire app. And this is handled at the routing level and doesn't depend on ranging a layout or a page. So basically what this one means, because I'll be talking more of this one, this is what you see in most tutorials. This one here is what you see in most videos or articles. While this is what I'll be using, because on my project I have different route groups. So I have like an admin, I have alt, I have web right here. So basically this global not found right here now has like its own layout structure. So there's I can bring in my phone just like I can do in a regular layout or tsx file. Also bring in css and bring in the theme I want as well. So in my project I have like a light mode and dark mode. So if the user is using a dark mode, the 404 page will be on a dark mode and vice versa. So like I say, I don't want to dwell on this because this is just basically creating a not found.tx file and bringing, or rather not found.tsx file, and just copying this and putting it there. But when I did it, two reasons why I didn't use it. The first one was, for some reason it was hard to start because it was not directed inside any layout. It's not inside any layout file, so it was not inside like a web route that have its own layout or tsx, so you can inherit those styles and use. And another reason is still because of this, because each of these route groups have its own layout or txs file, so there's no single layout wrapping everything, which makes this one not reliable at all, because each of the routes you are on has its own layout, so it has to render based on that layout. So that was basically why I used this. And of course, this, like you said, as you can see here, it's easy to style as well. So in order to use it, you just bring in the global not found.txs. Make sure the name matches. So let me scooch down. As you can see, like, it's experimental though, just keep that in mind, but something you can use as well. It's just a 404 page. You can see the global not found lets you define a 404 page for your entire application. So if you don't have these route groups I have, you can default to the initial one if you are using a single layout for your project. But if you have a route group that each of them has its own layout, I would suggest you use the global not found TSS file, or this second option right here. There are also some like cases where you can use a combination of both of them, but like I said, it's better you just use one because this one does the heavy lifting for you in most cases. And so after creating this file, you need to enable it. So if I go to my next config, you can see that is enabled right here. So experimental global not found, set it to true. And when you've set it to true, what you just have to do is to now go back to that file again. Once you've styled it and make sure it's looking good, you just need to just come right here and, you know what, let me change this to dark mode this time. So I'll go to system, which is dark mode by default. Then if I now come to something, I think my notification page is not existing for now. So there's no page right here. Yeah. So you can now see that it looks nice on dark mode as well. How cool is that? Alright guys, so that's the size of the video. If you found the video helpful, do well to like, share and subscribe as well, and leave any comments in the comment section. I'll see you on the next one.